Yeah, we're rolling.
Hi, I'm Julia Cooke, and this is
Rex Cook, her son.
Rex Cooke, my son. Rex, how old are you?
7 and almost 8.
Almost 8. Your birthday's coming up next month. I'm
Also,
excited
this
for it.
little dude's right here is almost 1 year old, and he's like about 9 months old now.
He's 9 months old. This is Kevin Bacon, our assistant. And we're here today to share our favorite children's opera book with our community, which is
Pet of the Met
by Lydia and Don Freeman, courtesy of Penguin. So we're going to read this book. We've been reading this book. It was a gift when your older brother was born, and we've been reading this for years and years.
He's now 12. His birthday is just about 20 days ago. Maybe.
Something like that. Yeah, he's 12 and you're 7. So we've had this for a long time. So we're going to share our favorite opera book with you. Pet of the Met.
With Maestro Petrini.
Maestro Petrini. Well, let's introduce them. Okay. High up in the attic of the Metropolitan Opera House, in a forgotten harp case, there once lived a white mouse named
Maestro Petrini.
Maestro Petrini. There he is right there.
Can I read the next page?
Yes, would you like to read the next
Let's
page?
go page by page.
Okay, Rex's turn.
With him lived Madame Petrini and the 3 teeny weeny Petrinis, Bill, Ray, and me.
Yes. Next to his family, Maestro Petrini loved the opera more than anything else in the world. He knew all the opera stories by heart and could hum most of the music. This was not surprising because he worked for his daily cheese downstairs in the
Opera House itself.
Yes. Have you been to the Metropolitan Opera?
Yes, I have.
We'll talk about that at the end. Would you like to go next?
Yeah. Here he is working as a page turner for the prompter in the prompter's box. Can I read the next page?
Yes.
Let's go 2 by 2.
In the prompter's box, that's right. You keep going, Rex.
The prompter's box is a small cave-like place set in the center of the stage footlights. No one in the audience ever sees or hears the prompter, but he is a very important man. The singers watch and listen to him for they depend upon him to help them remember the words of their songs if they should ever forget.
He's very important.
Yep.
Would you like to continue, or
Nope,
should I?
Let's
Okay.
go 2 page by 2.
The prompter was always careful to keep Maestro Petrini well hidden behind the big music book, and for 2 good reasons. First, singers are not exactly partial to mice. And second, the prompter knew of a certain cat named Mephisto, who lived in the basement just below. Mephisto lived in an empty violin case, but he hated music more than anything else in the world, except mice. Every time he heard singing from upstairs, he would try to shut out the sound. He wouldn't even let himself listen to find out, I can't read upside down,
Whether he liked it or not.
to find out whether or not he liked it. He was just plain prejudiced against music. You better take the next 2 pages, right? Sorry about that, I got confused.
Every night after the performance, it was his job to rid the great opera house of mice. This is how he earned his daily bowl of milk. It was an easy job because he never found any victims.
Why don't you keep going?
The opera house was so enormous that Mephisto had never discovered the attic high at the top. This was fortunate for the carefree Petrinis.
Carefree means they were just living their lives. They're
Can I
like,
do the next
everything's
page
great.
too?
You can sure do
I'll
this.
tell you when the page goes.
Slow down. Okay, slow down your reading so everyone can understand. Keep going.
During his spare time, Maestro Petrini would put on his own performance with his family as the cast. All of the operas, their favorite was The Magic Flute by Mozart. The Magic Flute is about a prince who, with a magic flute to protect him, searches for his princess throughout the realm of the Queen of the Night. A funny birdcatcher named Papageno helps him find his way. Whenever they are in danger, the music of the magic flute charms even the most ferocious animals of the forest. This is how they are able to make their way safely through every trial. Cheese box.
That's their stage.
You know.
Kevin, are you one of the wild animals from
Yeah.
Magic Flute? Okay. Maestro Petrini took great delight in playing the part of the foolish bird catcher. Madame Petrini had made his costume out of an old feather duster she had found in the corner of the attic. Madame Petrini herself preferred to play the Queen of the Night. She made her costume out of some dark blue cheesecloth she just happened to have handy.
I'll go back.
Do you think we should try and dress up Kevin as the Queen of the Night when we're done?
I don't think he will.
I don't think he'll like it. Okay, let's keep going. Would you like to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
The scene they all liked best was one in which the ferocious animals of the forest danced to the music of the magic flute. You can imagine who whistled like a flute.
Keep going.
For this scene, Doe dressed up as a lion by wearing a mop and tying a tassel to the end of his tail. Ray became a rabbit by folding the back of his ears and tying his tail into a bunny knot. As for me, he merely put on his mother's green spectacles and pasted stripes around his tail. You couldn't tell him from a tiger. I actually can.
You can tell he's not really a tiger.
Yeah.
Oh.
They danced this scene so hard and so long that they were never able to finish the rest of the opera, no matter how early they had started.
They loved it so much they got carried away.
Yep. One day, just after an especially wonderful dancing scene, the teeny-weeny Puccinis gathered around and Papa breathlessly pleaded, "Please, Papa, when can we go downstairs and see you act in the real opera?" That very evening, they sat down to an elegant cheese souffle supper.
Cheese souffle.
Souffle supper. Papa Puccini gave his family a surprise and promise they would all be permitted to attend a special children's opera matinee the next day. It was to be the Magic Flute.
Yes, they were going to the matinee the next day. How exciting. Shall I go? Okay. First thing the next morning, Madame Petrini set about washing everybody's ears. She wanted to make sure that not a single note would be missed. Maestro Petrini combed his hair and curled his whiskers, a process which took most of the morning. It's very important when you're going to the opera to look good.
Yeah, I can take off. Meanwhile, downstairs, Mephisto, the cat, suspected that something extraordinary was going on that afternoon. He went prowling around the backstage, searching for you-know-who. When he peeked through the peephole in the curtain, this is what he saw. The children were already beginning to arrive for the matinee.
The matinee.
Oh, matinee. I'm not good at reading.
Or a martini. That sounds good.
Upstairs in the attic, at this very moment, the Petrinis were setting out, all primed and powdered on their best behavior. Maestro Petrini had to let his family find their own seats while he headed out to the prompter's box to get ready for the performance.
Oh, wow, this is so exciting.
You can take off.
Okay. Soon, every seat in the entire opera house was filled. But where are Madame Petrini and Do, Ray, and me?
I already know where.
You know where they are?
Yeah, look.
Let's look.
It's the right there.
Okay.
at the very end.
Let's check the next picture. Oh, okay. Thank you, cameraman.
That's my daddy,
That's your daddy.
Brendan Cook.
Here they are. They have found themselves a perfect place. What could be better than to snuggle behind a young lady's white gloves? Gradually, the lights all over the house dimmed down. Everyone was silent and expectant. What? You're gonna go next? Okay.
I might read to the end.
Okay.
The orchestra conductor appeared and made one long, deep bow. Then the overture began.
Bum, bum, bum.
Just before the great golden curtains parted, the prompter leaned over and whispered into his partner's ear, "We must be especially good today, my pet. Boys and girls deserve the very best, you know."
Boys and girls deserve the very best. This is true.
First act.
First act.
The curtain went up. The opera was underway.
Woohoo!
When Papageno, the foolish birdcatcher, appeared and began to sing. The audience, all eyes and ears.
Look at all those eyes and ears. They were paying close attention, weren't they?
Yeah, I wonder if they have like a glitter all over them.
I know. I think that's just for highlight.
Okay.
Okay.
And when the prince played upon his flute, one by one the stage animals came out and danced to the magic music. What can it be? Yes, it is. Maestro Patini, completely carried away by the music. He leaped out of the prompter's box. Before the prompter can stop him.
Slow down a little so everyone hears every word, please.
He's dancing, and what's more, he is dancing in perfect rhythm to the music.
Yay!
Of course, none of the children in the audience can see the tiny maestro dancing, but his family can. They are taking turns looking through a pair of opera glasses left resting on the velvet railing. And to tell the awful truth, someone else is watching the cat. You remember his name? Great job, Mephisto. He watches from the dark side curtains backstage. Petrini, run for your life, shouts the prompter.
The prompter has his back.
Out springs Mephisto.
This is positively operatic.
In and out about the stage, Mephisto chases Petrini. Through the dancer's legs, they speed like streaks of lightning, while the flute music grows more and more and beautiful until exciting until... Poor Petrini is caught by his coat tail. But wait, a stranger thing is happening. What can it be? Mephisto is suddenly beginning to feel and look different. He is falling under the spell of the magic of the flute music.
Did you hear the magic flute, Kevin? Is that why you came over?
Now he's dancing and dancing. Never in history of the Metropolitan Opera there's been such a scene, such waltzing and turning, such feline grace. Even after the music had stopped, Mephisto and Petrini continued to whirl and twirl until the curtain had to be brought down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Kevin is
do that.
stealing parts of our game over there. Let's finish up quickly.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
No. Here, I'll take over. When the audience called for more, Maestro Petrini felt obliged to step out in front of the curtain and make several deep, dignified bows. The prompter reached out and pulled him back into the box. This broke the spell for Petrini.
Okay, I can read the rest. Oh, Kevin.
Okay, here, I'm gonna keep going. The prompter was very angry. "See here, my pet," he said. He scolded. "You made me lose my place in the music book. You'll have to decide now, once and for all, whether you intend to be an opera star or a page turner. You simply can't be both. I have a good notion to hire Mephisto the cat."
Oh no, pleaded Petrini. Oh, no, pleaded Petrini. I'll be a page turner and I promise never to be an opera star again. That afternoon, when the performance was over, a subdued and humbled maestro returned to his home in the hut case. There, to his great surprise, his family showered him with bravos and squeals of applause.
Woo!
They told him his performance had been the best part of the opera. And the cat was pretty funny, too, said Doe. The flute certainly tamed him down in just the nick of time. To remark, Papa Petrini said nothing. He was hungry, and he had brought home a special present from his friend Plumper, an extra large portion of Swiss cheese.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Kevin,
Kevin wants to write.
I got it.
Kevin, we have 2 pages left.
cameraman
All
needs
right.
attention. Kevin.
I got it. You read, Mom.
I'll finish the book. Far down in the basement, another opera lover was exhausted but happy. Mephisto, forgetting for the first time about ridding the house of mice, had his supper and went straight to bed in his violin case. He purred himself to sleep with a tune from the magic flute. Oh my goodness. As you might guess, Maestro Petrini and Mr. Mephisto soon became good friends, and to this day it is said that between them they have the run of the entire Metropolitan Opera House. We'll have to check with our friends who work there. The end!
Kevin.
Thank you, Pet of the Met.
And here's Pet of the Dirty Backyard. Okay.
Just for that, I'm going to dress you up in a costume.
Yeah, let's go get
Thank you for joining us for our favorite opera book.